Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it. I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Balls and fires complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run out of the gun with Watson.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Can't get him to the ground. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on its way to a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Left side, it's Thomas. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the middle. Trying to barrel in.
It's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a 2-shot field goal of where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Noles trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Drops back on 1st down. Right side, it's Singleton. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. That's reeled in, it's Edwards. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll go to the air again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Pushes ahead. Powers through the defender. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Singleton. Pulled to the ground.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Calls his own number. And the ball's free in the backfield. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. That fumble in crust territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Second down, going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Young. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry up. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space. He can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Watson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The Noles line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Missouri! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. Powers inside. Oh, he's got some space. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Watson. He's got enough. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Extending the play. He'll throw it. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Got him on the RPO. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Wants to go up top on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. FSU calling its second timeout. gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running inside, it's Young. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st. He wants to take the top off. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Holds on, it's Watson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Run in the red zone, it's Watson. Just smothered on the play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Seminoles will try to move the chains on 4th down. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the back. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Terry. The Tigers spin their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unloads to the right. Man, did he have a read on that one and almost had the pick. It'll be third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws it deep. Goes high to pull it in. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UCF taking on the number 8 team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's the Knights sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work.
The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Second down to the air. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Touchdown, no! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Had to force that one.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. They're going to run it. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads in the nick of time.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Noles want to crank the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Left side, it's Montgomery. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Right side, it's Lanier. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on 1st down. Under pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they swarm him under. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They'll run the screen. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. Offense staying on the field there in hurry-up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Noles getting set on 1st and 10.
We're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else, but 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
Run inside. It's Young. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
At midfield, he's got room. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play. Tells the run, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. One final period to play. We'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Straight ahead, it's Watson. There he goes. Enough to move the chains. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. Tie game, fourth quarter. Plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick give. It's Edwards. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Trying to squeak through the pile. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And he hadn't had a big day on the ground, but that was a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job on third down, executing, running the football. Now they got to go a little bit faster, get down this field, and get a score on the board.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. First play of this drive. Here comes the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. With that penalty, the offense is back up, still second down. From the gun, it's Young. And he's brought down after a short gain. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right down the middle. He's got it. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Snaps on fourth down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Rush is on. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Here's a gift to Watson. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up fourth down.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out of the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They're all over it. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Sells to run, looking to pass. He wants a big play here late. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Out wide right, it's Hoffman. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
They get a huge play offensively, and now in this 2-minute situation, you got to think about clock management, right? When are we spiking the ball? We got to be throwing to the sidelines, get guys out of bounds, save some clock. We're trailing, but we've got a chance to win. We just got to be smart with the clock management.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Blasted as he lets it go. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snags it. At the 35, he's open. Oh, what a caught. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Making the adjustment. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. On 3rd down, here's Watson. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.